So hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Handsome Potato, and this video is about a Intel budget PC, first entry level PC which cost 35,000, which is a budget friendly. And in the last I will be telling a conclusion which you should go with, whether AMD or Intel. If you haven't yet watched Ryzen build, the link is in the description. Please do check out, and let's move into the build. We are going to start with processor. We have taken Intel i3 Core 10th Gen, which is a recent processor launched by Intel. The base clock is 3.6 GHz with, if you overclock it, it will go up to 2.3 GHz speed, and it has a 6 MB cache memory. So you will get inbuilt graphics of Intel, which is Ultra HD 630 model, which is quite good for 720p gaming. You get a processor cooler in i3 10th Gen. So the Intel i3 have mentioned that it can handle up to 4K 60 GHz, which is quite good for the price range we can see here. And the RAM channel, it supports 2666 MHz, and it supports DDR4 RAM channel. I could say this processor is the best for budget gaming, entry level gaming. So let's move on to the second component. We are talking about a motherboard. I have selected ASRock Intel B365 chipset motherboard, which supports 10th Gen processor if they update BIOS. And it supports a DDR4 2606 MHz RAM up to 32 GB. You can push up to 32 GB, which is quite good with the budget. It has a two graphic output, that is HDMI and VGA, and it has a Giga Intel LAN, that is which provides both performance with lower CPU utilization. This motherboard has 3 PCI slot, that is into 16 and into 1. And the speed of a PCI is 32 GB per second, that is which is incredibly fast with installing internal SSD. So you get a 6 ports of 3.1 USB port. Guys, this motherboard is budget friendly, and you can expect a good performance in the gaming and in the normal use. Next component we are talking about is RAM. We have chosen HyperX Fury 8GB. This RAM supports 2606 MHz, which processor and motherboard uses the same and maximum memory
speed.
And this RAM is specially made for Intel user, and you can see it has a stunning black color. This RAM has a heat free design where you won't face any heat in RAM. So the third very important is I have chosen SSD and HDD. SSD stands for solid state drive. Hard disk I have taken is Seagate Barracuda 1 TB internal hard disk, and SSD Western Digital WD Green, that is 120 GB. So you can install Windows in SSD. Use HDD for storage, such as you might play a very high-end game which is more than 100 GB or 20-30 GB. Keep those games in HDD. And SSD is only meant for Windows installation and software installation. So the next we are going to is power supply. I have taken RT's 500 watt super silent gaming SMPS. Power supply has a super silent feature where you won't find any sound in the power supply, and it has a fan which ventilates the heat inside the power supply. And this power supply has a voltage protection and the short circuit protection. So talking about the last component, I have chosen ANT Esports ICE 130AG mid-tower computer case gaming cabinet, which supports both ATX and micro ATX motherboard. As you can see in the pic, there is a side transparent panel where you can see motherboard, graphic card and processor running. This was my PC build for Intel at a budget of 35,000. So coming to the conclusion of Intel i3 10100 and Ryzen 3 3200G, I could say that with the budget, Intel is way more friend than Ryzen 3 3200G. It has a good dual core speed and single core speed compared to Ryzen. Intel i3 takes a lead, but there is a disadvantage, that is the inbuilt graphics of i3 is quite bad compared to Ryzen 3 3200G. Ryzen 3 have a good inbuilt graphic. You can play 720p and get more than 40 fps, but i3 10th gen will struggle sometimes. Just you to take separate GPU, that is GTX 1650 or 1660 for the Intel i3 if you have budget more than 40k, or else if you are good with the internal graphics, you can go with Intel i3 10100. So this was the build and comparison of the last two parts with a budget of 35k. So I hope you guys like this video. Please comment down the next build you want or any of the topic you wanted to know about. So thank you guys for watching this video. Please do like, share and subscribe, and please share to those people who are going to purchase the PC within the budget of 30 to 35k. And guys, if I have made any wrong or mistakes in the commentary or in the video showing you guys, please comment down so that I will get to know and I can fix it in upcoming video, so I'll not make the mistake same again. So thank you guys for watching till here. Till then, take care, stay safe, stay home. Bye bye.